Alright, Subaru gaskets, flanges and exhaust leaks. So I have these pretty complicated Sims headers, and I got them secondhand, basically just whacked them on the car, and I had a big up pipe leak. The way I figured it out, I made a video about it. Just go back in the playlist, a couple of videos, and I used a pool inflator and some spray, and I determined that my up pipe gasket was leaking. So I've now pulled it all apart, and as you can see, I'll get out of the light, if you can see there, see all the black? Same with these exhaust gaskets. So this was the exhaust header side. This was the side towards the engine. This one, exhaust side and side towards the engine. Now I actually reused these, or at least I think this side I reused because I had to take off one of my things and get it welded. It had cracked. So anyway, the way to fix it is to have a perfectly flat flange. The way I figured out my flange wasn't flat was by using the flat edge of a ruler. This one I've already done, and I'll show you the up pipe, which is almost done. And if you look there and compare it to our gaskets, this area was all low. So I'm still yet to go through here, but see where the leak was? Boom. So not having a very flat exhaust flange will cause it to leak. Now, I had previously tried to solve this with some gasket goo, and turns out it hasn't leaked underneath, but still this gasket goo had all, see how it's not set from the heat, and this is proper exhaust gasket goo. So don't use exhaust gasket goo. These gaskets are designed to work on their own, and if it is leaking, it's probably the flange. So we've done that one, we're almost finished this one, and then I'm yet to do this one here. The easiest way to tell how flat it is, I mean, you can use a ruler, so it's hard to do with one hand. This one isn't too bad actually. You can see up this end, it's probably a little bit flat, but that gasket wasn't too bad. But I bought a linisher. So this was 200 Australian dollars, and you just sit it on there and you flatten the flanges. So yeah, there you go. I'm going to keep going with this, but that is how you remedy leaking exhaust gaskets. Where are we? I knew I'd put the gaskets. Here we are. So yeah, here's the new gaskets. That's the one for the up pipe. You need the part number. And then these are left and right sides. The flatter side of this fire ring generally goes to the head, and then the other side goes to the flange on the exhaust. This one, it works the other way, so this raised part is actually going to the turbo, and the flat side is going to the up pipe. So that would explain why this leaked. Oh, also, this was a thicker Grimspeed gasket as well. So this was new. I knew I had an up pipe leak, it was new. I had no way of flattening the flange. Now I do. Fingers crossed it should work. Oh, actually, that's the one important thing I forgot to say. You need to torque the bolts evenly and to the correct torque specification. Because if you over torque them or they're not even, it's not going to pull down evenly and you'll have a leak. If you thought that was helpful, leave us a like. If you want to see more of my very lo-fi videos, click subscribe, and thank you for watching.